Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief on popular demand or request. All right, everyone told me my beard was getting out of control, even though I always wanted to keep one of those long, cool beards. I complied with the democratic process of the majority wanting me to get a haircut and trim my beard. So here is your much younger, equally gorgeous Chief Patman Senati Raja, live on Instagram, week 32, I believe, which is the second week of rank advancement. Last Instagram live, I spoke about the launch of Banago. All right, Banago is live in UAE. Unbelievable. I just found out that you can buy an iPhone 12 from Banago with RSP, and it's still cheaper than the Apple Store. Unbelievable! So I ordered iPhone 12. It's going to reach me somehow or another, even though I don't live in Dubai currently. All right, so welcome to week 32. Let me do my shout outs. Traditionally, some people love me saying their names. Amani, hello. All right, Sevar Sabak, Mehmet, Akar Fatah, Mehmet again, Shadab, Rato Manhar, alias Shimandani, QNet official, that's Rita. Good morning, Mahmoud, Gokul, Wasim, Viren, Vicky Ras, alright, loyally joining me every Sunday. What's up, Vix? Smart Anbu, alright, Ronnie, Sagen, Nilesh, Farida, Huda, Alpesh, Sevar, Bichlani, Mariam, the V official, Loreen in the house, Azar, make Sabah. Okay, Mahmoud, yes, Azar, I see you, Caroline, Jeremy, alright, Kritika, Hanamat, okay, Kiran, Niaz, Viswa, I see you guys, Shavil, Roshnani, Ajayalag, Chaurashia, Punam, Zulu, what's up, bro? Vishwa, Swati, David Loftus. Hey, David, what's up? How you doing, mate? Jeremy, Muhammad Harris, Smart Anbu, Eliang, Patwa, Shaksham, Prashant, Saifu, alright, Punam, Manish, Fatmal, Sham, Sijira, Global Shafi. Where's the local Shafi? Alright, Kazingo. Alright, Hari, Arti, Asawa. How you doing, Arti? Perry, how you doing? London, all the way. Alright, Armenia. Muqtadir, what's up, bro? Alright, Vipin, Islam. Okay, Seema, Navid. Okay, I see you guys. Nitesh. Alright, so first, let Queen Huda. Okay. Ibn Abbas, AVP Ibn in the house. What's up? Alright. So firstly, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world, Assalamu alaikum. To all my French-speaking brothers and sisters, bonjour. Alright, privyet to everyone in the Russian regions. Okay, apa kabar to Indonesia, Malaysia. Alright, ni hao ma. Okay, to those in Hong Kong. Vietnam, how are you doing? I keep forgetting the greeting in Vietnamese. Mekalawa, Myanmar, Aiboan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Namaste, Pakistan, Assalamualaikum. Alright, greetings to everyone in Europe, Vigets. Okay, Namaste, Vanakkam, India in the house. Okay, greetings to everyone around the world. This is your chief. Welcome to week 32, guys. Okay. Well, firstly, just some quick updates. The pandemic is still very much alive. I was just talking to the great one, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan, and asking him when will life get back to normal? When will we be able to travel? As you know, JR keeps updating me of his Vietnam. I see you. JR keeps updating me of his trip in Dubai, and I'm so jealous sitting here in Malaysia. But I'm happy to be at home, all right, with my loved ones. And the world is getting back slowly but surely, okay, back to its normal self, all right? But stay safe, get vaccinated, okay? And most importantly, take advantage of this time where you have so much access to people who are looking for a great opportunity, a new home, the best home, QNet. All right. Take advantage of the fact that e-commerce entrepreneurship is the talk of town today. Everyone is saying the only, all right, foolproof business to be in is e-commerce entrepreneurship, direct selling, network marketing. All right. It's the only place where you can still achieve financial freedom. All right, welcome to week 32. I was speaking and getting guidance from Dato Sri Vijay so much on so many things the past weekend, all right, Friday, Saturday, and even today. And I realized one thing, okay? And I want you guys to listen very carefully to my Instagram live this week. And please, guys, I put it on my grid. So get your downlines to watch my messages. My Wednesday message came out. I'm trying my best to reach you guys, keep you switched on, because I believe the ultimate responsibility of an upline, like me being your upline, representing Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, all right, our great founders, is to keep people switched on. Because contrary to popular belief, even if you have a big dream, even you have big desires, you have a compelling reason, right? You have a burning desire, you have a sense of urgency. It's human nature to switch off. It's human nature to be distracted. It's human nature, it's your nature, our nature, all right, to switch off. So I sometimes think that the uplines don't do enough to keep your downlines switched on. And how do you keep them switched on? It's basically engagement, nagging, reminding them why they're in this business, reminding them about their dreams and the power of network marketing. You know, that's the role of an upline. See, Dato Sri Vijay is my upline. His level of engagement with me for the past 23 years is the fundamental reason why I do not switch off. I have never switched off. I will never switch off, guys. All right, it's just built in me to stay switched on, right? Let me do a few shout outs. I see Kazakhstan. I see Syria. How are you guys doing? I see Vietnam. I see India. All right. I see UAE. I see Oman. My warriors, stay strong. I see Tanzania. What's up? I see Germany, Sweden. Okay. I see you guys. I see you. I see Myanmar. I see Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. What's up? Senegal, Mali, Ghana. All right. I see Kenya. I see Cote d'Ivoire. Unbelievable. I see Mauritania. Okay. I see Russia. I see Tanzania again. Okay. Turkey, Lebanon. All right. Egypt, I see you. Okay. I see you, India. All right. Nepal, I see you. Okay. Morocco. I see Morocco. I see Tunisia, Burkina Faso. What's up, guys? All right. I see Russia again. Unbelievable. I see Pakistan. I see Sri Lanka. Unbelievable. I see France. Bonjour. All right. I see Ghana, of course. Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt. Yes. Indonesia, I see you. Hong Kong, I see you. All right. Malaysia, my hometown, I see you. All right. Okay. So greetings. And I wanted to share with you guys my perspective of what you're doing and what you need to do and understand. You see, ultimately, life is a journey. And you know this. You're born, you go through a journey, and then when your time comes, you die. All right. And you go back to your creator, depending on your belief system. Okay. But ultimately, the day you signed up for QNet, you started a journey. All right. And a journey cannot be called a journey unless there is a destination. See, when you go jogging in the park in a circle the whole day, that's not called a journey. That's exercise. Okay. But a journey is a movement forward, all right, towards an ultimate destination. So if you look back to the early days, Smart Anbu, you know, people used to take massive journeys, life-changing journeys, migration from a bad place to a better place. People move to betterness. People move to betterment. All right. So if they lived in a location where there was no water, no food, they would walk for weeks, for months to find this paradise where they get everything. Now think about it. This is not too far from our lives. All right. You started a journey to leave a bad place. And what was this bad place? Go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. Being mediocre. All right. Not having enough money to even make the smallest dreams become a reality. Living consistently in a mode of insecurity, fear of losing everything and not being able to survive. And you're leaving that place. The day you signed up, you made a decision. I am starting a new journey. I'm leaving this place behind. All right. Now, the first step of starting your journey is the first step, is movement. Right? A lot of people decide, I want to start the journey, and then they sit in their porch of their old place, the bad place, the pathetic place, and they think about the journey. No, maybe we should go here, maybe tomorrow we start, the sun is too hot, it looks like it's raining, let me ask my neighbor whether he or she wants to join, then I will start. Every journey starts with the first step, movement. All right? And in our case, movement means presentación, signing up, your first sign up. All right? Moving on this new journey of network marketing with QNet. And then you start your journey with the first step. Now, in those days, there was no aeroplanes, there was nothing. Nobody could know how long the journey would take. For every individual, it would require different timing because their preparedness was different. Some people move slower than others. Some people were physically fit and they move faster. Some people were desperate for paradise. They move faster. Some people were in a comfort zone. They move slower. So there would be like 1,000 people starting this migration to a better place. And ultimately maybe 100, 200 people finally make it. Other people stop halfway and build a tent and live there for the rest of the years and die. Some people turn back and walk back because they think the journey is too difficult. Sun is too hot, not enough food, not enough water, fear of animals attacking them or enemies or pirates, I don't know. All right? But then there were those people who never stopped and they kept going and going. And I'm talking about people who walked across deserts. All right, over mountains covered with snow, blizzards, -degree temperatures. These were the movement of the human race. And that was how the human race conquered the planet and did not only isolate themselves where our journey began. So the same way network marketing today, you started the journey. Take your first step. This journey requires movement forward. And you need to know your ultimate destination. You need to know where you want to go. And in networking, in our journey, where you want to go is ultimately financial freedom. That's the paradise. That's where you want to go. A place where you have no longer the fear of poverty, no longer, all right, being mediocre. That you achieve greatness, like I said on my Wednesday message. And that's your destination that you want to go. All right? And many of you are at the beginning of your journey. Some of you are halfway there. Some of you have achieved 3/4 of the journey. And many of you maybe have achieved the ultimate destination already. But the point is, you're on this journey and you're not alone. This journey requires a group to travel. No person can make on this journey alone because you need support. You need a group of people to light a fire to protect yourself from the enemies, the wild animals, the Google animal, the negative media animal, all right, the corrupt official animals. You understand? And you have strength in numbers that even your enemies are afraid of you. Even the wild animals are not going to attack 200 people sitting around the fire because they know they cannot achieve victory against a powerful group of people, a team like like Dato Sri Vijay's team. You understand? That's why we're around for 23 years. Our enemies could never succeed because we were constantly together as one family. We traveled together, we moved together, we supported each other, we were there for each other, we built big campfires. Alright, and sometimes the journey was difficult. There was blizzards and storms and we had to climb mountains. Our hands were bleeding, our feet were bleeding, but we never quit. Because there was somebody in front of us like Dato Sri Vijay who kept saying, come on, don't give up, follow me. Remember your dream, remember we have to go to paradise. We got to do this for our family, for the continuity of our legacy, our next generation, our community, our children. We got to go to a safer place where we are not at the mercy of economic climate, pandemic climate, all right, or government decisions, that we become our own bosses, that we are responsible and accountable for our own destiny. And you are on this journey right now. And some of you are right now climbing a mountain. And there's a blizzard, a challenging time. And many people won't be able to take it. And they're going to tell you it's too cold. I don't have the right clothing. I don't have the right protection. I can't go on. And you motivate them and you tell them, come on, remember your dream, remember your reason. And they take one more step and they say, no, maybe I'll rest here. I'll wait until the blizzard is over. Or the crisis is finished. I'll wait. I'll sit under this cave. And some people make that decision, the worst decision to make. They sit in the cave alone and maybe after a few weeks the blizzard is over. When they come out, they're alone. And they don't even know where to go. They lost their team, they lost their community. The warriors were in front of them. And they won't be able to survive because now the wild animals are going to eat them like that when you are alone. Because every community had the wise people, had the warriors, had the followers, had the soldiers, the people, it was an overwhelming team of people that made it possible. Alright? And they built and they built and they built. And they kept going. So when there's a blizzard, when there's challenges, don't stop and hide in a cave. Follow the team. Follow the warriors. They will keep you safe. Just have faith in them that they know where they're going, that they're going to get you to the ultimate paradise, the ultimate destination of financial freedom. Don't lose faith. Alright? And on this journey, alright, we have fun, we build a campfire, we dance, we sing, we celebrate our big successes, our small successes. Alright? And we take one step at a time. And we get closer and closer. And sometimes on this journey to this paradise, you suddenly reach a flat field. The sun is perfect. Not too hot. There's no blizzard. There's no rainstorm. Alright? It's just a flat field. Beautiful field. Soft grass. And you just had a big meal the night before. And the mistake people make when they reach that point of their journey where everything is perfect. No animals. No enemies. The safest zone. Alright? And they're the only ones there. The mistake people make is during that time, they continue to walk, not run. They continue to walk. I see you, Gabon. Don't walk when there's an open field with perfect sunlight and complete safety. Run! That's the time you should catch up and run before you reach your next mountain. Because the next mountain, you can't run. The next blizzard may slow you down. But now, you have an opportunity to gain so much distance in so little time because the environment is perfect for you to run. Like right now for QNet, with this pandemic, with economies collapsing and people desperate for something to do, an opportunity, run. Don't walk. Don't crawl. Run, guys. And this point of your journey right now, I need you to run. This is our time to run. Like we never ran before, like Usain Bolt. Run, guys. Run as fast as you can. Do as many presentations. Build a bigger family, a bigger community to continue on this journey. So when you reach the next mountain, you reach the next blizzard, or you are attacked by a pack of wild wolves, there are more people that makes you stronger, right? Unstoppable, undefeatable, that you can go on. The bigger and stronger your community is, the higher the chance of survival, excellent success. And right now is our flat, beautiful, soft grass field. The sun is perfect. You had a great, successful few weeks of good dinners and lunch, and your whole community, your whole team is switched on. Everyone is switched on. Don't waste this God-given gift of this flat, beautiful field with the sun. I want you to run like you never ran before. And this is the mistake people make on this journey to the financial freedom paradise. I see you, Chennai. That they don't run when there's a flat field. They continue to walk slow with uncertainty in their mind. And what happens when you walk slow, Kazakhstan? Alright? People start to drop out. Because when you are leading people on the journey in the early days, when these great leaders like Dato Sri Vijay would lead us, even though our community was small in 1998, he led us with so much passion, so much belief, right? And he kept telling us to keep climbing, keep running, and there were many blizzards. We survived. There were many attacks by wild wolves. And they realized they couldn't attack us because we are lions. And we kept going. And we kept going. And we didn't stop. This is your journey to the ultimate destination. And thanks to the leadership of Dato Sri Vijay, he got us there. He got me there. He got me to this paradise of financial freedom. And more people arrived at this paradise the past 23 years. And our paradise is perfection. It's beautiful. Never have to worry about money. Loyalty of friends and uplines and downlines. And our paradise is led by the great ones, Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay is like our own country. Where everything is fair, everything is beautiful. It's filled with love, service, passion. And then Dato Sri got us together. And we sat around a big bonfire in this paradise that many of us achieved many years ago, financial freedom. I see you, Nepal. And Dato Sri said, guys, there are so many people on the journey to reach this paradise. Many of them are everywhere at many levels of journey. And then we took out our telescope. Okay, we have a telescope, all right? And we looked and we could see groups and groups of people heading towards our paradise of financial freedom with QNet and the V. And Dato Sri said, Patman, those people need help. And get your best warriors. You understand? Arun, Adli, Sati, David, Dave, you know, the ISB. Get all your best warriors together. Azerbaijan, Morocco, I see you. And go back on the track that we came from. And help them reach the paradise faster. So we were like the warriors, you know, Dato Sri Vijay's warriors. We put our backpack, we took our spears, our swords, And this is like a movie, guys. Actually, this will be a freaking great movie. I hope a producer puts on this movie and I can act on it, act in the movie with Kriti Sanon or something like that. You understand? Mauritania, I see you again. Tanzania, I see you. Iran, Salam, I see you. And he sent us. And we went back. We left paradise for a while and we went back. Alright? And we met groups of people and we spoke to them. And we told them how beautiful paradise is. Alright? And we gave them advice. The next mountain, how to cross. There's a blizzard coming there, so take this route. There's some wild wolves there. You can't avoid them, Gambia. But you fight. And we gave them spears. We gave them tools and weapons to fight. And then we went and we saw many other groups coming from all over the world, heading to this ultimate paradise called financial freedom. Now this is your journey. Now my Instagram live is meant for those on the journey. That the paradise you're heading to is beautiful. It's a place where you don't have to worry about money anymore. A place that is beautiful for your children, for your wife, husband, parents. It's a place where everyone loves each other. Everyone protects each other. A place built on trust, loyalty, Afghanistan. To Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, our great leaders. And it's full of beautiful things. Of happiness. A feeling of self-respect. A feeling of achievement, a feeling of freedom. So come on, keep walking. If your hands bleed on the mountain, don't stop. If the blizzard is too cold, right, warm yourself up with the passion from your heart and keep climbing. Don't worry about, the wild wolves and animals, because in your organization, they are lions. And every enemy will back off when they hear the roar of the lions in your group. And you travel together. And you build relationships. You strengthen your family. Don't stop. Paradise is waiting. Don't stop. Financial freedom is waiting. Whatever you're going through, we have been through it, but we made it. We followed the guidance, the war cry, of Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck. And we made it. And we are waiting for more, for thousands and thousands and millions of people to start this journey tomorrow, next year, the year after that. And people who never stop, people who don't need to rest, people who believe in the power of their dreams, their desire, the passion in their heart, and they want to reach this paradise of financial freedom so bad that they're willing to die to reach it. So, dark mist, I see you. Alright? Wherever you are, at whatever point of your journey, even if it's your first step, it's going to be the most important step of your life. This journey is not going to be easy. There will be times where you feel like giving up. There will be times when the blizzard or the wolves or the mountains are too high. But that is what makes you stronger. That will only make you stronger. So when you reach that beautiful empty field, you can run like the wind. And you will get to this paradise faster. This is your journey. To leave a place where there was nothing and to reach a destination which has everything. This is your journey. Never stop. Never slow down. Don't look back. No matter how painful it gets, no matter how cold it gets, no matter how ferocious our enemies become, you never stop. Travel together with your team, your family. Be warriors, be lions, and you will reach this paradise where we are right now. It's a beautiful place. Everyone is happy. This is the paradise of financial freedom. And we are waiting for you. So come on. Stop walking. Start running. Come on. One more step. Come on. If your hands are bleeding, tie it up with a piece of cloth and keep climbing. Come on. Don't stop. You're on the most beautiful journey of your life. Come on. We're waiting for you. This is financial freedom. Everything is possible here, guys. You buy anything you see, you build anything you want. This is where promises are kept. This is the world of Dato Sri Vijayan Japadas Bismarck. What you have heard thousands of times, this place exists, baby. So come on. Start running, stop walking. Come on, no more fear. You will make it. Wherever you are, at whatever point of the journey you are, I promise you, if you don't quit, you will make it. So come on. We are waiting for you. We are waiting for you in this paradise. Financial freedom, baby. Love you guys.